Hi guys, we are back with another video. Welcome to our channel Swipe to Learn. Today we are back with a video of saying about the DML. This is our data manipulation language. We'll be discussing about the commands in detail. So in this DML, we'll be having the commands like select, insert, update, delete. So select it also comes under the data query language. We'll discuss it in further. So these are the commands which are used for the managing the data in the database. Like these are not auto committed unless in the DDL the commands are committed. Like once you have done, you are affecting the table structure and you can't roll back. But here in the DML, these are not auto committed. It means whatever changes you perform, these are not permanent to the database. You can always roll back whenever you are not needed them. So, like about the insert command, whenever we post a tweet or something text on a Twitter or in your account, it like adds or pile up your data, right? And your record will get inserted in the table. So this is how the insert command works. Insert is like you have a structure. You have already defined the structure with the help of the DDL, and with the insert command, you will be inserting the data. You'll be adding on. You're stacking up the data. So insert command this basic syntax follows as insert into which table name. And suppose you are inserting into student, right? Insert into table name, that is insert into student, and followed by the values. So what is my first? It should follow the parameter order. Firstly, my table has SID. So my SID is 101 and the name and followed by the age. So here I have the name as the data type varchar. So I have a specified within the codes. And now when this command is executed, when you read the data values in the student table, you'll get the values as 101, Adam and age. So this is how the table get the values with the help of insert command. So what I want to insert a command, but I have null values, suppose. So I can just say it as, or else I just want only have two column values like ID and name, but I don't have age. So let me check with insert into student. Now I'm following the parameters. So I'm giving the parameters as ID comma name. So it's taking values 102 and LX. So it defaultly it takes default value will be null and it would be taken as null value here. If I specifically say insert into student values 102 LX and null, they would represent as null. So, and we can also put the default values, like insert into the default value will be 14 for our table. Now insert into student values followed by the parameters, and if it's the value is default, you will get the value as default, even if you have not specified anything, because you have already defined your default value as 14 for this particular table. And now for the select query, these are used to retrieve the data from a table. Like this is a example of the DQL data query language. The syntax is very simple. Select followed by whatever columns you want from which table. You are from from table name. So if I don't want to write the entire columns, then you can just simply use star select star from table name. It it queries all the values, whatever all the columns, all the values from the table. Or else you want only the specified columns, you can just specify the column, say select SID comma name. I want only the student ID and the name. So you can use like select SID comma name from your the table student. Name, I have told you I want only ID, name, age, and I don't want address to get retrieved. Now the my select command is like select SID comma name comma age from the table student. Then it gonna return you all the values whatever you have in the database. For the select all, as I tell earlier, you can use an asterisk. It is used to address all the data belonging to a particular table. I mean, all the columns. It retrieves all the columns, all the records from the table for all the columns. So this is how you will get the use case of the select star. I haven't specified any of the column, but I got all the columns as ID, name, age, and address for each of the queries. Moving on to next, we'll have select a specific. If you want something which satisfies the particular conditions, say I want to fetch the details whose name is Abhi, I can just use a where. So these comes under the data filters. We'll be discussing it ahead in the future videos very detailedly. So for now, select star from student. I'm filtering out with a specific condition where I want the details where name is Abhi. So my database changes, checks with all the table where is the name AB, Abhi, and then it will return this row alone, which condition it satisfies. So now the my result would be 103, Abhi 17. So this is how the select by using the specific condition will work. And I can also insert or modify the values not permanently but temporarily in the select command. Say I am taking employee ID name and I want a table which adds 3000 amount extra to the existing salary from the employees. I can just use the salary plus 3000 automatic operator in the SQL query command itself so that it will result the salary plus 3000 directly. These are not auto committed and you can change whenever you want. And for the update command, it's used to update the records in the table. Say I want to table name. So set column name equal to new value. I want to modify and set the new values where only the particular condition satisfies. I can check like I don't want to update the entire table. You can also update your individual rows. And see, I want to set the student age as 18 for the student ID 102. I may be misplacedly enter a wrong value or I have a null value and I can't add another duplicate row with my existing new result, say 102 Alex and the age is 18. I can't enter a new value. Instead of this, I can fill the missing values where I'm taking then update table name set new column name and the value age equals to 18 where I need to set this age equals to 18 value. I need to put this value where student ID is 102. So this is how this update works and for this now 102 Alex and this value is get filled with 18. It's like filling values and I need to update multiple. So I can also use update set multiple name equals to Ajit or Abhi and age equals to 17 where his ID is 103. You can update multiple columns or a single column or update the whole table. It's up to you. And I need to set the increment. You can also set with the help of the age equals to age plus 1. See if you are going after the next year, you need to update your database. This works for the integer values. You can just say update student, set age equals to age plus 1. It updates all the table ages with 1. Now, if you go with the delete command, delete is used to delete the data. You can just say delete from student. It will remove the data. Otherwise, you can also delete with the specific condition by using the where clause. Delete from student where SID is something 103. So I'm going to remove this 103 row entirely. This is how delete works. And we have seen about the delete, truncate, drop. Almost three of them sound similar of removing the data, but let's see the differences between these three particularly. So truncate is used to remove all the data, whereas delete is used to remove the specific rows. Drop removes an entire table. Like if you come with the rollback, The truncate and the drop, you can't roll back them whenever you perform, as these both come under the DDL commands. Whereas this delete comes under this kind of commands can be rolled back, and you can use them. Truncate and drop can't be used with the specific conditions. You have to do for the entire table. And the truncate and delete preserves the table structure, and the drop removes the table structure. And simply what we can say is like truncate is used to remove the data from the table, but not entirely. It holds the structure of the table but not the data, and these commands cannot be rolled back. Whereas if you come with the delete, delete is used to remove the specific rows from the table, and it preserves the table structure. For the drop, drop is used to remove the entire data and also the entire structures, and once you drop a table you cannot get it back. That's all with this delete, truncate and drop. This is a very important placement ready prep question, so please focus on it. Thank you guys. Let's go. Let's meet you again in the next video. Bye guys.